Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video we are going to open some random packs that I have lying around. We're going to break this video into two actually. The first video is just going to be basically the random packs that are just gonna kind of get out of the way, and then we're going to use some of that fine gold that we have here. We've got some gold coins, 51,000 of them. We're going to buy them or use them to buy some Edge of the Eternities packs and go from there. So again, thank you for watching, and let me know in the comments if there's anything of interest to you. As always, feel free to add me as one of your friends and challenge me to a duel once in a while. You can see the codes there, Team Slam Fam, hashtag 33390. Anytime, add me. Not many people are ever online, so if you catch me online, throw me an invite and we'll go to battle. Alright, so let's take a look here. The mastery for the new season has begun, Edge of Eternities. Haven't bought anything, I haven't even really played a game in this set as yet, which is due to the fact that things are crazy. But we'll get there. If you take a look at the pack situation, actually, you know what, before we get into the pack situation, let's take a look at what we got going on here. Our Vault, 76%. Got a bunch of commons and uncommons and rares and mythic wild cards that I've been hoarding together and waiting to utilize when something comes about. Alright, packs, let's take a look. So currently we've got a gold pack, which I will save for the next video when we do the Edge of Eternities. We're not going to touch those, but what we will open are the remaining Final Fantasy pack, 16. We got Tarkir, Aetherdrift, Foundations, and Duskmourn, and that's basically stuff that's just collected over the mastery of the last mastery. I didn't buy the last mastery until pretty much the last couple of days because I wanted to see how far I would get, and the reality is that's going to be my strategy moving forward. I'm not going to be buying gems to buy the mastery unless I know for sure I'm going to get it completed. And there's no guarantee. This time around, it might be tight just because of it being August. Summer's here. Things are crazy, so on and so forth. All right, so without further ado, let's open these packs and let's take a look and see if there's anything of interest. As usual, I do not go through the cards one by one. I'll look around, see if anything's new. We'll keep adding to our collection of wilds, which is phenomenal. So we got a first here. Do a quick look. Pretty cool. Don't usually play blue unless it's flying. But either way, let's see here. We got another gold card here. Perfect. New and gold. Excellent. All right, moving along. Next set, another first. It's a white. 3 less to cast if it targets a tapped creature. Very cool. High mana cost. Got a wild. Let's see what we got here. Okay, a multicolor first. All right, 3/4. Cool. All right, let's continuing next. Duskmourn is not one of the sets that that I consider a fave. I do use the Clockwork Percussionist quite a bit in some of my haste decks. I read haste. But other than that, nothing too fancy here. This is a good card, nice to have from a white deck, which I call the Balloon Cats. One of these days I'll make a video on that one, and we can talk further about it and strategize. I've been reading a lot of comments about the latest set coming out and how it's OP and all this other stuff. I haven't dealt with any of the cards yet. I'll reserve judgment until we get there, but hear a lot of complaining online, which is common. All right, we got a first here. We got a room. Yeah, nothing too fancy, nothing exciting. Okay, and we had this worm card before, so nothing new there. Excellent. All right, so that moves us along here. Let's see what we got. We've got our foundations. This is probably one of the sets I've worked on the most or tried to complete the most. Actually, if I go to my profile and we go to set collections, we can look down to, Yeah, see, this is our foundations here. As you can see, 95% completed. This is one of the sets that I found some of the most powerful cards for the way I like to play the game. So anyway, we'll see what we get. We don't want to go to the deck. Sorry, my bad. We're going to go to our packs. All right, let's take a look. Foundations. Let's open them up and see if we get anything new. Might not be realistic considering we're at 95%. Anything that I see in here that's pretty cool, use this card quite a bit in my Black Sucker deck. So that's pretty cool. This cat here, use on a regular basis in my Balloon Cats deck. Which, like I said, I will show you guys at a later time. Let's continue on. Okay, again, nothing new. And yeah, don't use this card at all, but I must have one already. Moving along. All right, another gold wild. We're at 28 rare. That's great. Again, nothing too fancy. I like the land here. Let's continue on. 9 lives. Miserable looking cat. All right, cool. Moving on. Last one. Okay, so this is part of the problem with this set here. The issue is when you've gotten all the rare or the mythics, this is the problem. You get 40 measly gems for a mythic that you already have completed in the set. So it's a really annoying. I'd rather it have been a mythic wild card. I think that's the biggest injustice of trying to complete the sets, is that you get ripped off anytime you get a mythic that you've already completed all of them with. So just for future reference, if you haven't seen any of my other videos, you haven't heard me complain about this, that is frustrating. And that's why when I got close to completing the set, I stopped buying any of the mythic packs. It didn't make any sense. And then what happened was, even if when I bought the regular packs, you get the random mythics, and this is what happens. You get 40 gems. It's ridiculous. Either give more gems or give a wild card. That's what I say. All right, we got a few more here. Let's take a look. Aetherdrift. This set did not interest me at the least. Like in the least, it was my least favorite set so far since I started playing Magic the Gathering Arena, which I started a long time ago, and then didn't play it for years, and now playing it again. So yeah, this set, and in communication with other players that I know and spoken to, yeah, this is just a no-go. It doesn't make sense. Like the Final Fantasy set, I get, like, I mean, it's a big draw, huge fan base, whatever, but just mixing cars and stuff with Magic the Gathering, it just doesn't sit right, and I don't know. That's our vibe. I mean, if you feel different, please post in the announcements, go for it. But like, this is just, to me, it's kind of silly. That's my opinion, and the same as those that I know. So anyway, to each their own, I suppose. But yeah, not cool. All right, what's this one here? The destroy target artifact. 2 mana cost. Not too bad. Let's see here. All right, got one of these. This whole like adding on and riding and all this other stuff, just silly. Not cool. Revving up and all that other fancy stuff. All right, so nothing new here. We got a first here. This one here. All creatures and vehicles lose indestructible until end of turn. Pretty high mana cost. You can keep it. Not interested at all. All right, let's moving on here. Dragonstorm. Excellent. Let's take a look here. Dragonstorm. Tarkir. Okay, so quite interesting. Nothing new. I did purchase a ton of these cards as well. This one's new. Can't trample. 4/3. Not a bad mana cost. Yeah. All right. I can work with that. Let's see what else we got. Okay, another wild, a couple firsts, a flying 3/4. All right, decent. Another creature dragon, looks good. Flying 4/3. High mana cost though. Let's see what we got for wild gold. Rare wild card. Good. Excellent. Just keep adding them up. So 29, 26. Perfect. Alright, nothing new there. And a multicolor enchantment. Nothing new either. Looking good. What's this? Return target card from your graveyard to your hand. Alright. This set here, at first, I was a little concerned because it was multicolored. I don't typically play multicolored decks, but I found some cards that were complementary, and when I play the Legendary Dragons deck and I record that, then you'll see that I've incorporated those cards into the multicolored deck, which works really, really well. A little slow to start, but once it's going, it's pretty phenomenal. Also, those same multicolor cards that I have found as good companion cards used in my Shrines deck too. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to. I'm excited about showing you those decks, and I always look for feedback on how to improve them. So that'll be it's kind of its own series in itself. But anyway, we got this Enchantment Saga. Pretty cool. It's a first. Excellent. Okay, so we are down to our Final Fantasy. I just want to take one more look at our profile. Final Fantasy Collection. How far did we get? So we got about 68%. I kind of quit on buying the Final Fantasy Collection because I started realizing that I was getting closer to the 20 of 20. And so the concern was that we would just start pouring into 40 gem cards and wasn't too excited about it. When I do the next video and I do the Edge of Eternities sets, I will be purchasing probably 3 sets of 10 of the Mythics and maybe 1 set of the Regs. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how we end up with the on the Mythic side of things. So there's 20 Mythics in that set, 20 in this one, but then you can see the golds are 74. Anyway, just wanted to show you where we're at with this. So as we open these packs, we don't get ourselves into any disappointment. All right, so let's do it. What we'll do is I'm going to open 10 because to save you all time, and I value that, I'm going to open 10 and we'll go from there. Excellent. Very, very nice. All right, let's go from the left. Okay, not new, an 8/8. 8 cast mana, can't be countered. Pretty cool. Alright, we got the Buster Sword. First one that I've gotten. I've seen other people use it. It's kind of cool. Alright, we got a 5/5. Can't use my my gem cards or whatever. I forget to call the medallions for this one. So it's going to be straight up 5 swamps. Okay, got one of these Ninja's Blades. This is a first. Oh boy, 8 casting. I'll have to do some research on this one. It's got Menace, pretty nice. Darkness Crystal, not new. Or what do we got here? Artifact Equipment. So anyways, as I'm showing you these cards, if you got time and you'd like to tell me if it's a great card, if you use one of these cards, how you use it, any advice, any suggestions you can provide in the comments section of the video would be greatly appreciated. Mythic wild card, very nice. And a white card, 8 casting. Okay, but I have that one already. Alright, so let's take a look at what else we got that was a first off. Okay. So 3 casted 2/2. Pretty neat. Very nice. Full art. Luca Stadium. Alright. Let's see here. Another first. Okay. So not huge casting ones, but another full art. Ooh, that's very nice. Destroy target non-land permanent. Alright, that's cool. This one here, forecasting 4/4. I think we saw that one already. No, that's not new. Got a few wilds in here. That's kind of nice. Ah, this dude, Fire Magic. Yeah, definitely didn't have one of these. I've seen it used on me, so it's it'll be fun. We'll try that out. I got a lot of red decks, so we can try that with. All right, we've got Vayne. Haven't had Vayne before. Oh, wow, okay. Interesting. Deals death touch, all right? Deals combat, pretty cool. It's got a 2 poison counters. Nice. Okay. Ice Magic. Haven't seen this one, but I like these tiered cards. Pretty neat. Okay, got some fancy lands. Another wild. Okay, so what's this first here? Ice Magic, I think we saw it over there. But, oh yeah, it's also a first. Got it. Moving across. Lots of red ones. Pretty cool. Out of all the colors, I think red's my favorite. It's the one I play the most. Okay, nothing new here. We got some fancy lands. Always nice to have dual lands, but if they're going to enter tapped, then I actually prefer the tri-lands, the 3 different ones, but sometimes you don't have all those cards, so you got to go with what you got. Continue. All right, we're going to open all. Let's do it again. Why not? Sake of time, right? Let's do it. Perfect. So we got 6 golds here. Let's take a look. Okay, not new. Seen it. Not new, seen it. Ah, new. What do we got here? 2 mana cast. A lot of writing. Hate cards with a lot of writing. Another first. All right, 6/6, 6 mana. All right. New, not new. New. Ward, pay life equals. Okay, so 2/2, 2 casting. Alright. Alright, so that's pretty good. Whenever attacked, attach up to 1 target equipment you control. Very cool. We got Chocobo. Yeah, I don't think yeah, I never opened one of those. In all the packs I've opened, never got one. So this is the first. Another full art, very nice. Alright, moving along here. Another first. Clash of Beacons. Okay. 1 casting mana. I like 1 casting. I like to quick play most of my decks if I can. So anything with a low mana cost is exciting to me. So that's neat. And if there's 6 or more permanent cards in your graveyard, transform. Pretty cool. This is a nice card. Okay, moving through. Another wild. Ramen, which is an interesting card because I'm actually hungry. And to see that is frustrating. So let's move along here. Alright, we got another red one here. New. As an additional cost, cast a spell, discard a card. Draw 2 cards, flashback. Alright, fancy. And some more lands. Excellent. Alright, cool. So, that being said, I know I kind of rushed through the Final Fantasy ones, but I didn't want to keep you here all night or day or whenever you're watching it. So, do me a favor, like I said, if you can, if you found anything cool about this video or if there's anything that you would suggest I do in the future. It's really late here where I'm at, so energy level is low, but I wanted to clear this out because I want to start playing this season and this mastery and get more packs of the new set. So I just wanted to do this quick video. But anyway, long story short, thank you for watching. If you made it this far, if you can, like and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate it. All the support. Numbers have been slowly growing, which is nice. I think we're over 3,000 subscribers at this point. So much appreciated there. Just to recap where we are now with our cards that we've got here. 72, 59, 32, 27. Vault has jumped to 84.4%, which is nice to see. And obviously when I buy the next sets for the new Edge of Eternities, when I buy those ones from the store, which I'll show you which ones we'll do, and then in the next video we'll just buy them. Yeah, so we're going to buy probably 3 sets of these and potentially another one set of the regular ones. But we'll see when we get there. Anyways, thanks again. Have yourselves a great day, night, afternoon, whatever time it is. Make sure it's great. Remember, time is precious. Don't waste it. And we'll see you all soon. Take care.